Hello, it is Breezy Tarot here, back with another pick a card reading. For today, we are going to be taking a look at your November of 2023. This is going to cover your love life, your career, honestly, whatever messages Spirit wants to bring forward. We have 3 piles here today. We have pile number 1 with the Angelite, pile number 2 with the Rose Quartz, and pile number 3 with the Green Aventurine. Take a second now to pause the video and pick the pile that calls out the most to you. I will be having the corresponding timestamps down below, so once you know your pile, go down to the description box and pick your pile, and then we can get on into the reading. Okay, can't wait to see you guys there. Hi, pile number 1. If you picked this stone and this deck, then this is going to be your reading on your November of 2023. Here is the stone for those of you that wanted a closer look. Now we can get right on into your reading. So I am seeing in time for a deep dive that this is going to actually either be a great time for you to start learning a new skill, or for some of you, you will be going through massive healing. This deep dive could either be referencing, possibly for some of you, if this is shadow work that you are going to be going through, or maybe, inner child healing, really diving deep into, I feel like, maybe an area of your life where maybe you're feeling a sense of weakness and you would like to gain strength, maybe gain clarity on why things are the way they are. For some of you, this is talking about a new skill or a new talent or a new hobby that you have picked up, and now is the time to be a beginner and to really let your mind go wild and to really just learn all you can learn. Okay, pile number 1. So that is the first thing I'm seeing in your month of November. The second thing I'm seeing, this and that are true. Yep, this really rings true in regards to the healing process, right? I'm thinking that it can apply both ways, but I am picking up that probably the majority of you, this is referencing to you doing some major healing in the month of November. In this and that are true, I'm seeing that you are going to have to accept that certain things naturally have a duality to them. If this is in regards to your healing, this could be even something along the lines of you realizing that maybe at a certain point in your life, you were a victim to a certain, sort of behavior or treatment, but also recognizing that now you have the power to walk away from it, right? I'm seeing that it's sort of accepting a certain duality. It could be, if it's in regards to forgiveness, it could be maybe that you're learning that maybe somebody did something bad to you in the past, but this doesn't have to define you or even define that person, right? If this is in regards to you learning a new skill or a new trait, I am seeing that this is going to be a time for you to really recognize that you could have so much potential for something, but you can still be a beginner. You can still be learning. This month is a lot about accepting where you're at and knowing that it's okay to be there. You are exactly where you need to be. Okay, pile number 1. What else are we seeing in your month of November? Okay, in trust, in divine detours, I am seeing some kind of like the energy that, okay, this is painting a picture for me, pile number 1. Because if you are going through a bit of a healing journey, right, it might have been the case where you were working so hard towards a certain goal, and maybe by now you expected yourself to be in a little bit of a different position, or maybe you were beginning to work on something and now something has derailed it. Please only take this if it resonates. Likely you already know what I'm talking about. I don't think I am, I don't think that this is anything you aren't currently aware of. I think that you expected something to be working out in a certain way, and maybe there's a certain detour, maybe the progress is slower than you expected. And I think the point of this detour is because you are meant to heal something, right? For some of you, this is in regards to a relationship. That was the first thing that came to my mind. For others of you, it is going to be in regards to your career. It could be in regards to your security, your stability within yourself, your own confidence. It could be a lot of different things. But I'm seeing that you were sort of expecting yourself to be at a certain point by now. And what Spirit is showing me is that you had to, you are experiencing, maybe you're not where you want to be. Maybe you are experiencing some difficulty in this area and you're wondering why. And I think it's because it is time to learn something new. Either a new way to move forward and you need to heal yourself, right? Or you need to learn a new skill. Maybe it's a little bit of, you're on the right path, but it just needs a little redirection. So be patient, pile number one. I truly do believe that you are on the right path. Like, I feel that very clearly. I feel that whatever you're going through right now is meant to happen to show you how to heal, so that when you do call forth your abundance, your manifestation, the relationship you want, the career you want, whatever it might be, then you will know how to navigate it properly because you will have been through this healing or this studying, this training of something new, okay? I'm seeing in surrender now that Spirit is asking that you don't try to fight against this current cycle. Some of you might be perfectionist, or maybe you're very hard on yourself, or maybe you just have an issue around control. You hate not being in control, not feeling in control. And I think what Spirit wants you to know is that even if right now it feels a little hard, I think the best thing for you to do, pile number one, is to surrender to the cycle that you're in. Know that, oh my God, it's reminding me of that quote from Miley Cyrus where it's like, she's like, never rush, because Mother Nature never rushes and it's always on time. And I think that if you are going through a little bit of a detour right now, pile number one, Spirit wants you to know that you are perfectly on time. Everything is happening for you. It is happening for you. So you don't have to worry that, oh, is my manifestation not happening? Am I really not worthy? Is the universe working against me? Because no, everything is happening for you. Everything is happening for you to be the highest version of yourself. Okay, pile number one. Now I'm going to switch over to tarot so that we can get a little more detail about what is coming in November. Spirit, what is coming in November for... okay, for some of you, this really is in regards to learning a new... So I'm seeing this as two different things. For those of you who are going to be learning a new skill, learning a new talent, getting into something new, I am seeing that your love, your passion is a focal point for the month of November. You are meant to move towards things that bring you joy, towards things that help you express yourself. I feel even those of you who are going to be doing major healing, I feel that you will be like sort of learning a new skill or working on something. Like maybe it could be through the form of like just a certain form of expression, and maybe that is how you sort of go through this process of healing, and it kind of manifests in this creative way. I'm seeing that your love, your expression, your feelings, it's a really powerful point for you, pile number one, in the month of November. I'm also seeing for some of you that you are encouraged to have a almost like a childlike optimism about, okay, we had 2 messages, 3 messages. Oh my God, Spirit got words. Okay, what was I saying? You are supposed to have a childlike optimism in regards to, this this new thing you're taking a deep dive into. If it's your healing, know that you are on the right path, right? Know that just because you might feel like it's hard, that doesn't mean that, oh, this isn't meant for you, what you want isn't meant for you. That means it's meant for you even more. If it can help you grow, that just means that like it's all the more meant for you. Okay? And pile number 1, Spirit wants you to be really optimistic. I think you actually have a lot of positive things coming your way, and I think Spirit wants you to know that. Okay. In the 5 of Cups, I am definitely seeing that you are going to have to be letting some stuff go. Now, I'm really seeing this is either fears that have held you back, or negative emotions from the past that maybe were caused by heartbreak. I am really getting like this is a time of healing, such emotional healing for you. And you see this, this, I'm pretty sure that's a swan. That is a swan. Oh my God. Imagine if it isn't, that's embarrassing. No, but this swan is so peaceful and so graceful, and I think that what Spirit is saying is that I think the release of these emotions are going to help you find more peace, and I think it's going to help you flow with life easier. And I think that's probably why it needed to happen. For those of you who are picking up a new creative skill, and maybe you need to let go some fears, some limiting beliefs. For some of you, this is a matter of confidence. For some of you, this is maybe it could be like a fear around being seen. For others of you, maybe you don't feel worthy or deserving to express yourself. Maybe you don't think you're good at it. I'm not sure. It could be a lot of different things, but I'm just seeing that you're really letting go of like this pent up negative energy that's maybe been there for a while, right? Because we have 5 cups, so it's like a lot of feelings pouring out. And you are moving into much more peaceful times, and it's going to help you with this thing that you're manifesting. I'm seeing very clearly. I am also seeing in Judgment that you are stepping into this new version of you. I love how this is the first time I've ever pulled cards this way. Normally I pull it before going off camera, but I just really love the way that the messages are clicking. I hope I said that right. I think I was talking too fast and I wasn't paying attention to what I was saying. But in Judgment, I'm seeing you're moving into the new you. You are embracing that positive energy. And I think it's like a mountain, right? The more you climb up it, the harder it gets, the colder it gets. But when you get to that peak, you can finally see the sun. And it's like, I don't know, it's like, I feel like you have to go to the depths of something. And this is why I really think it's for a lot of you, it's going to be about healing. For a lot of you, it could be about both, But I just feel like you have to go to the depths of something. And it might be very difficult, but I think it's going to help you embrace this new you. What you're trying to manifest, it's a big deal. It is something that is almost a dream to you, right? Maybe it is just you are manifesting becoming this new version of yourself. But what Spirit wants you to know, pile number 1, is that the only way out is through, right? So go through the healing, go through all of this. And I really do believe you're on the right path and that you're moving towards what is in your best interests. Okay, I'm also seeing the High Priestess, that this is a really great time for you to meditate and go within. So for some of you, your spirit guides are trying to come through. They're trying to talk to you. They are talking to you in synchronicities, in chance meetings. I feel like the experiences you have right now could really reflect to you maybe some of the lessons you're meant to be learning at this moment in time, right? So pay attention to that. It's very key. I'm also seeing that, with meditation, it could be meditation. It could even be like if you have another form, like another way that you could do shadow work or I know like some of you are probably buying that shadow workbook on TikTok shop. Do you know the one? Because I've seen nothing but that book on my feed. But I think that Spirit is saying that, you know, just focusing on going inwards. I think you have, I don't think that the answer, there's nothing wrong with what you're doing. You're not on the wrong path. You're not doing anything wrong, okay? But Spirit is saying that what needs to be healed is within you, and you will find the answers by going within. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to ask about your love life. Let's see. What is going to happen for their love life? Ooh. Okay. You have answers. Really don't want to mess up the spread because it's actually looking really pretty. Okay. So first we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Two of Swords. Okay, pile number one. What I'm seeing for your love life in the month of November is that you are, number one, I see that like reflected, and I love it because it's on top of one another. Oh my god. Not only is it on top of one another, but I feel like the colors are like low-key reversed. Like, kind of love that. Okay. But I'm seeing that in this card, in the Ace of Wands, you're really following your passions. You're following your joy. I think that you're following your joy first. You're learning how to do that. For some of you, you're even learning how to take a leap of faith. And, you know, I did say for some of you that this is going to be, you know, you manifesting a relationship. So maybe it's you taking a leap of faith and putting yourself out there, going on more dates. Maybe there's an exciting energy for those of you that are single. For those of you that are in a relationship, maybe you're leading with your heart a little more. Maybe you're finding what excites you again. I'm just seeing a lot of exciting energy. By the end of November, pile number one, you are going to be moving towards more peaceful, more blissful times, you know? Like, I feel like this is representative of your past. You're letting go of all this emotion. And then this card is like representative of that future, right? That excitement, that passion, that lust for life. So I'm really excited. So, you know, I also think that for those of you that are single, right? I think that you're going to be coming, it's also for those of you that are in a relationship, but I am getting like a very single vibe here, but honestly, just take it how it resonates. I am getting the sense that you're going to be coming to a lot of revelations about your relationships that you're in, right? Because you're doing a lot of this releasing, a lot of this shadow work. You're doing maybe some inner thinking, and you're realizing maybe why you like certain relationships, why you have leaned towards certain connections, right? You're really becoming aware of yourself. A lot of, internal truths, right? Because the sun can shine light on something. It could shine a light on something. So maybe you are shining a light on something that you've held dormant for a really long time, and maybe it heavily affected your relationships. And I do think, you know, and this is, again, so take this how it resonates. I think if you're single, this is going to be representative of you maybe leaving behind an old version of yourself that would maybe go for certain relationships, right? In the Two of Swords, I'm seeing that there's a choice, right? And I'm seeing that there's a lot of clouds around you. So what this is telling me, pile number one, is that you sort of have a decision on how you want to move forward. And I think that this is representative of how you want to move forward in life and what kind of partner you want. So I feel like you are going to think about, like, there's going to be a lot of mental energy around that, like a lot of thoughts around that for you in the month of November. I'm also seeing that if you maybe had an old situationship or an old friendship or an old like relationship that you recently let go of, I'm seeing that for a lot of you, you're going to be struggling with moving on from it in the month of November, right? Maybe this is that thing you have to let go. And I'm seeing that you might be bouncing back and forth. Maybe it's like 5 steps forward, 2 steps back. But know that all progress is good progress. And I am seeing that you are going to let these things fall away. I'm seeing that you're meant to, pile number 1, right? It could even be that, for those of you that are in a relationship, or even for, this applies either way, but maybe through following your passions, your joy, what really lights you up, you're deciding to let go of this old version of you, right? That would maybe accept the bare minimum, because maybe you thought that you had to in order to be loved. And I think that maybe you're realizing now, as you're going through this healing process, that you are already worthy of love inherently. You don't have to do anything. You are worthy of love because you are, period, right? So you're really going to have to let some of these toxic behaviors, toxic relationships, you're going to have to let them go, because I don't think they're going to serve you in the long run, okay? We're going to ask about your career. All right, Queen of Cups, right? I love this energy. I am so excited for you. Pile number 1, the world. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I am so sorry if I'm screaming. Okay, 3 of Swords. All right, this is clicking. This is clicking. I love how easy this is coming through. Okay, so in the Queen of Cups, I'm seeing that in regards to your career, you are being pushed to follow something that will resonate more authentically with who you are, right? You are following your heart. If this could be you moving, and if this isn't in regards to your career, right? This is just in regards to whatever you're working on the most right now that you really care about, right? Because I'm seeing that it's about you following your heart, right? So if it is your career, then I think if you're at a job that's not making you happy, you are going to be you are going to be moving towards a job that does fulfill you. If it's about a business, if it's about a project you're doing, right? You are moving towards finding an opportunity that really aligns with what you truly want in your heart space. I'm seeing that you're just really in flow with your emotions, pile number 1, and that's really beautiful in regards to your career. I think that, it is such a privilege to have a career that you are super passionate about. So if that is ringing true for you, I'm just so happy, and I'm so glad that you exist, because we need more of that in the world. Speaking of the world, I am seeing that you are finishing out some cycles. So for some of you, you may have been going through a cycle recently that was actually very challenging, and it forced you I don't know why, but this ribbon that's wrapping around her body is just reminding me of a long road. So maybe this was a long time coming, the end of this cycle. Maybe it was even a karmic shift that you went through, pile number 1. I'm just seeing that it pushed you through so many growth. Oh my God, I don't know why, but the imagery in this card is really speaking to me. Okay, I'm getting the message that a lot of you had to make pivots. You were probably a little lost. You thought, should I go this way? Should I do this? You weren't sure how to move forward. For a lot of you, there was a lot of twists and turns. You weren't sure where this road was leading. You were putting your faith in the universe and putting your faith in yourself. You were moving forward without, knowing what was truly lying ahead. And I think that Spirit is congratulating you for listening to your intuition. And maybe that's why, it's so key you listening to your heart, because maybe that was the lesson. Maybe that was the point of this really huge shift, so that you start following your passions more. I'm seeing that overall, right? Not even in just your career, just your relationships. You are being pushed to a more authentic version of yourself, a side of yourself that follows your passions more, that really follows what lights you up, and that what really fulfills you. And I think that you have just gone through such an incredible shift and transformation, and I'm so proud of you, and Spirit is proud of you. It's really beautiful, pile number 1. In the 3 of Swords, again, I'm seeing that there's a lot of like grieving, honestly, in this month, in the sense that not grieving like something bad's gonna happen. No, grieving like you looking back at your past, healing, moving forward, right? What we mentioned in the Five of Cups. I am very much getting that energy for you, pile number one. I do think that it is a time to heal, that it is a time to release fears, to release limiting beliefs, to release relationships that don't serve you anymore, to release behaviors that don't serve you anymore. And I do feel you will be successful in this because I believe that it is meant for you and it is destined for you. I believe that you are worthy. I mean, we all are, but I'm really seeing you really working towards it. A life that is so truly fulfilling for you and that really lights you up. And I hope that, you know, you get everything that you're looking for because you deserve it, pile number one. All right, that is your reading for your month of November. If you clicked on this pile, make sure to leave a little sun emoji down below and let me know, did the reading resonate? Also, I want to quickly mention that for those of you who, you know, want to hang out more and want to check out more of my content, I do have a personal page here on YouTube, which will be linked below. And yeah, if you like the reading, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more readings in the future. I hope you're having a wonderful day, a wonderful night, whenever you're seeing this, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye! Hi, pile number two. If you picked this stone and this deck, then this is what's coming to you in your November of 2023. Okay, let's just take a second to take a closer look at the stone. Put that right here. And let's get into it. What is coming for pile number two in 2023? That one seems like it wants to come out. Healing. Okay. If some of you were drawn to pile number one, you definitely should check it out because it did have a lot of messages around healing. But yes, I'm also seeing that for this pile, and it makes sense because you did choose the rose quartz. So it's possible that you are looking for a little bit of self-care, of you know, nurturing yourself. You could possibly be moving towards connections that are very healing for you, and like aligning yourself with a community or a new group of friends, or maybe it's a friend or a relationship that is very healing, that is very nurturing for you. Hi. Okay. Well, that one also wants to come out, so we're just gonna take it. We have perspective with number 22 on it and number 33. Okay, another thing, you might be seeing a lot of angel numbers this month, or maybe you saw a lot of them like recently. You've been seeing a lot of maybe 222, 333. The numbers 333 and 222 could be lucky numbers for you. We also have insight, and what I'm seeing in perspective and insight is you are reflecting on a lot of things, and I feel like you are in such a different place than maybe, okay, all right, there's a lot of stuff going on here. If you are around new friends, a new community, something like of that nature, I just feel like you are going to, it doesn't have to be in regards to your relationships, it could also be your career, but I'm just seeing that you are in such a different place now than you might have been for the last couple of years. And I feel like you are gaining perspective about maybe some choices that you've made. And I feel like you're realizing something, like something is unfolding for you. And I feel like, oh my God, I didn't even notice, but literally there is a group of people. And I just feel like for you, pile number two, that you are going to be realizing a lot around your relationships and maybe your own self-worth. And I think you're going to be doing a lot of healing. And I think that's going to happen by you possibly being around new friends, joining a new group. You're going to be realizing maybe that other people's treatment of you were really unfair. Or maybe you will be realizing how certain relationships really held you back before and you just weren't aware of it. Yeah, I'm just seeing you moving towards a more loving connection. More loving connection or connections, plural. In resolve, I'm seeing that you are having to be very strong this month. Very confident, pile number 2. I'm seeing that you're going to be putting yourself in situations that put you outside of your comfort zone. And maybe that is why you're gaining this perspective. I feel like November is really about coming out of your shell and doing a lot of coming out of your shell and gaining perspective through having like these new experiences that fall outside of your comfort zone a little bit. And then I feel like you're going to be connecting with others. You're going to be gaining insight about your past, about past relationships. For some of you, you might have even ended a relationship recently, or maybe in the last year, a very important one. And it's very possible. And if this isn't about a relationship, then this is about maybe some negative traits that held you back. And I feel like it has, like, there is, from the very beginning of this reading, I got the sense that it had something to do with the relationship. But just know, pile number 2, that you are going to be moving towards better times. It's just going to take you getting out of your comfort zone a bit. I'm seeing in discipline that you are going to have to be, I don't want to say strict. Like this, you're not that you're not going easy on yourself. I'm trying to find the right words. Also, if you typically have trouble communicating, that might be extra confirmation that this is for you, because I'm just, the messages for the last pile were coming through so clearly, and I am having a little bit more trouble speaking. But I am seeing that this is a time that's meant to push you out of your comfort zone. And I'm seeing that in discipline, you're going to have to be doing things that not that you don't want to do, right? You want to do these things, but you're going to have to like push yourself. I feel like you are not going to really see progress. Like you need this insight in order to heal, to move forward. And I feel like it's asking a lot of you, pile number 2. Let's see if we can get some more insight on, okay, yeah. So, and then we have an 11. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Yeah, if you're seeing those angel numbers recently, like I feel like that's a big sign. Anytime, this is the message I just got. Anytime you see 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, or 3, 3, or 3, 3, 3, or 2, 2, 2. Anytime you see those numbers, I think Spirit wants you to be mindful that a fresh start, a new beginning is on the horizon for you. I think you are moving towards having different kind of connections, different kind of experiences in your life. And what Spirit is really illustrating for me here is that this is going to take a lot out of you. I'm seeing that, you are going to be in situations and possibly meet people and have experiences that you've never had in your life before in the month of November. I'm seeing that these experiences are going to give you massive perspective, and I feel like the people, the community, for those of you that this isn't about a friend group, this is about you joining a community of sorts. This is also about you working towards something. I see with it almost looks like little steps here. So I'm seeing that you're taking it step by step. This isn't something that just happens overnight, because I feel like you have to build your confidence. But I feel like there are really a lot of exciting opportunities for connection, right? The number 22, and I'm pretty sure that was the first number that stood out to me, all about connection, right? So I think that the connections that you make in the month of November, or that you will have the opportunity to make, will help you connect more with yourself And I do believe these connections are going to come by way of stepping outside of your comfort zone, okay? I'm going to pull more tarot because I feel the message here is pretty clear, and I want to see how this is going to affect your love life and your career. Okay, Spirit, what is going on for pile number 2 in their career? Okay, I said career. I was actually going to do like I wanted to do love life and career. I think that's how I did it for pile number 1. But I said career, so it's career. So what is happening for pile number 2's career in the month of November? I kind of just want to pull these ones and this one because I want to come out. Wow, I did not expect myself to pull that many. But we love that. The more insight, the better. Okay, so we have the Emperor in reverse. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Ooh, really could see with that discipline. We have Strength. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the 6 of Pentacles. And we have the 10 of Wands. Okay. Wow, pile number 2. If you did happen to click on pile number 1, then you will know that this is way more cards. But I am seeing there's actually a lot going on for you, okay? For some of you, I'm seeing that in regards to your work, I'm seeing that you're definitely doing more, right? In regards to your career, you're doing more. You're establishing a sort of foundation. I feel like, oh, that's so interesting. I never even noticed that before, but this has, this literally has like the line breaking and the, little, I forget what these are called, but the animal's like sort of breaking through the barrier. You are, coming out of your comfort zone. I feel like there are actually a wealth of opportunities around you. Now this might not even necessarily be to like with your career in specific, but this is just like, there's a lot of, maybe you have a lot of relationships that could lead you to many experiences like that can bring you financial prosperity, right? Maybe you're gaining insight on how you've limited yourself in the past, and this has to do with your career. Maybe you're meeting a lot of connections that are meant to help you excel in your career. I am seeing very clearly in Strength that you are sort of in this very powerful, confident, conquering energy. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with you stepping outside of your comfort zone, pile number 2. I feel like you are going to need to step out of your comfort zone to have these experiences, to gain whatever this abundance or this prosperity is, and it's going to give you even more confidence because it's like the more you step out and you have discipline and you force yourself to make the moves you know you need to make, the more confidence you have. So then you'll take an even bigger step, and it's like it kind of builds like that. I'm seeing that you're really setting your sights on your future. You are like, I don't like, maybe done with your past is a little harsh, but I just feel like the sights are set on the future. You might have some big plans in regards to your career. Maybe you have big dreams. I am seeing that there is a little bit of a danger here, a little bit of a warning in regards to your work, pile number 2, that it's very possible that you might be overburdening yourself and almost like taking on too much. We do see like, I mean, you even have more cards in the first pile, so maybe this is like representative of you taking on a lot. I think what Spirit is saying here as just a little bit of a word of warning is make sure that you are, make those steps, take those leaps, right? Don't push yourself too hard. I think that you are going to come into a lot of luck in regards to connections and opportunities for abundance, right? I don't think you need to try so hard. Take that first step, and then go from there and just keep on taking those steps and take it day by day. I feel like you're just really set on the future. Also, I don't know why, but I just looked at this photo and I'm like, ooh, some of you might be throwing your money away or being very generous with your money, but it's a good thing. I don't know why. I don't typically look at that. I wouldn't get that message from this card, but I'm thinking that for some of you, you might be throwing your money at things that, not that you shouldn't be, but just be mindful. Like, yes, enjoy your abundance, enjoy what you've worked hard for, you deserve it. Don't throw it on anything that you don't actually genuinely want and see value in. I just saw that. I don't know why. I am seeing that you are going to, like I said, the connections you come into, they're going to be very nurturing. They're going to provide you with a lot of opportunities. I feel like you're also going to be feeling like you're being showered with blessings from the universe, like almost like coincidences, serendipitous events, and synchronicities, which is really wonderful. I think Spirit just wants you to be mindful with how hard you're working. You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your back. And two, how you're spending your money. Spirit does advise that you spend wisely, spend responsibly. Let me pull more cards in regards to your love life, pile number 2. How is pile number 2's love life going to look? Ooh, the Hierophant. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. So I feel like for a lot of you, if you're single, I'm not seeing anything crazy in regards to your love life. I am seeing that you're meeting new people for sure. You're joining a community, you're meeting friends. I feel like I've said that part the most. I feel like you're going to have a lot of, if you're single, right? You are going to meet like meaningful and fulfilling connections. I don't know that any of them will necessarily turn romantic in the month of November. I am seeing that actually this is so funny. Okay, this is making a lot more sense to me because I was like, wow, they got a lot of career cards. I feel like you are really focused on your career. I feel like it's something that maybe you've been dreaming about. And I feel like you are now at this point of expansion. I think a lot of things are going to start happening for you, pile number 2. And I think that it's going to increase your confidence and it's going to push you to strive for more. I think that that's why it was saying like the one thing that Spirit is like really warning you is like not overworking yourself and not spending money frivolously. But I'm seeing that in regards to your love life, you will be joining a community, right? We see it's a community, right? But even in the Hierophant, I'm seeing that. I am seeing that when it comes to romantic suitors, I think that you will be, I don't want to say like turned off to it, but I feel like that is not what you're looking for if you are single. Like I feel like there might be an opportunity to explore something, but I don't feel like you will take it. And honestly, I understand why. I feel like there's a lot of other stuff on your plate. I do not blame you, pile number 2. If you are in a relationship, I see that, everything, like, I'm seeing, like, everything in your relationship being fine in the month of November. I'm not seeing any drastic changes. There's more of an emphasis on a community you're joining. Let us ask Spirit more about this community, right? Spirit, hi. Okay, Spirit jumped, y'all. Alright. So we have the Moon, and we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like the people that you're meeting, they're gonna have similar career interests as you, pile number 2. They're gonna want to achieve some of the same stuff you want to achieve. Like, I'm seeing that your goals are very aligned, and I feel like this is what is going to really draw you to making this new friend, joining this new community, meeting these new groups of people, is that you guys are sort of going to help each other along your path of working towards your goal, right? We see this, I'm not sure what that is. You know what? Count on me to not know the animals in these cards, but this animal right here is looking at a to-do list. And so I'm seeing that, like, you're very action orientated in the month of November, and you will be attracting a group that will help support this side of you, right? I'm also seeing that, like, you're almost gonna feel like a perfect fit, and they're gonna be, if it's like like this could apply in so many different ways, a community, a group of friends, or maybe it's a friend, but it's going to feel, the words "a match made in heaven" came to my mind, but just like, it sounds like it's a perfect fit. Like, maybe it's like you guys really finding your soul family. I also feel like, I don't know why, but the stars are reminding me of, like, reincarnation for some reason. So some of you, like, yeah, oh, well, if it's a soul family, that makes sense. So, like, this could be somebody that you've either met in a past life, in a previous life, who's helped you in a previous life before. Maybe you guys are learning some of the same lessons, and maybe that's why you're able to help each other move forward in your careers. I also feel like whoever this community is, and maybe that's why you get so much insight. Sorry, I just feel like I'm getting this image, like, of, it's like the imagery in this card is really speaking to me, and I feel like you're going to be talking a lot about your dreams and your hopes and your wishes with this community, because I feel like they're going to share a lot of it, or the friend or whoever, they're going to share a lot of it, and you guys are going to, like, I feel like that is what is going to bring you that insight, is because they are going to share the same level of, their own experiences, their own dreams, and it's going to sort of give you a new perspective. So that is what I'm seeing for you. I want to pull a few more cards on this. Okay, we're going to take this. All right, we have the Three of Cups. I had the deck upside down, so I'm just going to take that upright. We have the Three of Cups. More details, King of Wands, and Page of Wands. Yeah, oh my god, pile number 2. This month of November is all about your confidence. I think that what should be the main focal point, what is going to be really healing, is your confidence. I feel like you're going to be seeing situations in the past where maybe you weren't appreciated, or maybe you did not step into the light, you did not shine, and maybe I feel like you are going to be around a group of friends or a person or something of that nature. You are going to be around people who are going to inspire you to fully step into your confidence, and it's a really beautiful thing. I'm seeing that maybe that's what was missing from your dream career, from your dream project, from whatever the work is. It was the confidence, and I think that there's such a uplifting energy. Yeah. Okay, pile number 2, that is what we have for your reading on your month of November. A lot of socializing with a friend, a community, or a group of friends, a lot of confidence, just a total revitalization of your life. You are thriving, you are working hard. Just remember not to work too hard, and remember not to spend your money frivolously. And if you click this pile, make sure to leave a little crown emoji down below in the comments section and let me know, did this resonate? Also, I do have a personal channel here on YouTube. If you want to go check that out and hang out a little bit more, I would love to see you guys over there. And if you like the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up down below and subscribe for more readings in the future. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful night whenever you're seeing this, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. If you pick this stone and this deck, then this is going to be your reading on your month of November. Let us take a moment to just admire this stone a little more. Set that to the side. And now we will get on into it. Okay, what is coming your way in the month of November? Be gentle. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm seeing that rest is going to be a very big thing for you. For some of you, you might be nearing burnout right now. And I'm seeing that what Spirit is urging is that you take a step back. And I think that some of you are maybe ignoring this call a little bit. And so I'm seeing that one way or another, you will need to take a step back. Pile number 3. Seeing that very clearly. Using all your senses, especially your sixth sense. Yeah, okay. This is really making sense to me. So what I'm getting is that you need to take a step back. You need to, I'm getting that you're going towards burnout. And I think that Spirit is trying to communicate to you and bring through a message of you slowing down and taking time to really listen to, one, your intuition, but two, your body. I feel like your body has been, I've never done this in a reading, but I saw a reading recently, like it wasn't mine, it was somebody else's, and it said what your body is trying to tell you. I will link that down below for you, pile number 3. I just got the message that some of you will actually find that to be very useful. Because I think that your body and your intuition and spirit, like, it's all trying to tell you something, and I think that you might be ignoring it. Obviously, only take what resonates. I'm also seeing that you are feeling very emotional recently, and it could be something along the lines of maybe you're caught up in a negative cycle, a negative mindset, and I think that Spirit is urging that you slow down and not push yourself so hard so that you can calm these emotions down. I'm seeing that for some of you, you might even be, and not that you're picking fights, that's like, I feel like that's the wrong way to say it, but you might be even like, only take this if it resonates, and believe me, you will know if it's for you. But if you've been getting into like fights or bickering with people recently, or maybe you're just feeling like really off around people, take this as an extra confirmation that this message is for you. I'm seeing that the month of November is a time to pull back and really listen to your body, listen to your intuition, listen to Spirit. They will be your guide. Yeah, I'm just seeing that, some of you maybe you're used to like, working really hard and getting maybe results, and I just feel like Spirit wants you to slow down a bit. Pile number 3, okay? Solve any problem. Your mind is your most significant advantage. Right? Does that fit on frame? We'll put it here. Right? Then we have don't give up now. You're almost there. And your commitment is everything, even if that requires doing it alone. Okay. Ooh, I just got this really heavy feeling. Pile number 3. Okay, we're going to get further confirmation on this in a second, but if you've been going through if you've been feeling very alone and been feeling very distant from the people around you, I think what Spirit is saying, maybe you do need to take a step back, because I think it's maybe affecting your feelings, like around maybe something that you're doing. Maybe it's like your personal growth. Maybe you're on a personal growth journey, you're on a health journey, you're working towards a new career. Maybe you're trying to manifest a new relationship, new friends. I'm not sure what it is, pile number 3, but I'm seeing that you might have had a falling out recently with somebody, or just in general, you might be feeling very isolated right now. And I think that, I feel like you're the kind of person where you might try to push yourself, even if you're feeling burnt out, even if you're feeling like, no, I can keep going. And I think what's happening right now is you're being urged to take a step back, because I'm seeing that you might be going through something that's very, I just feel very heavy. I'm sending you so much love, pile number 3. I feel like, you have what it takes to get through these emotions, right? And that's what I'm really seeing, in your mind is your most significant advantage. But I feel like you need to honor your mind, and you need to honor your body, and honor your intuitions, and you need to trust your instincts, okay? I'm seeing that you're working very hard towards something, and you might be feeling really isolated. And maybe if you did have a falling out with somebody recently, or maybe you're just feeling really alone and it's making you feel like giving up, or if it's making you feel like I don't know, like honestly, like the way that how heavy these cards are coming up, it's just like I could almost cry like talking about it. I just feel like you're so strong, pile number 3. And I think that what Spirit is telling you is that you don't always need to force yourself to be strong. I think you are going through a lot, and Spirit wants you to know that this is meant for you, that you are doing such a fantastic job. I even think that, right around the corner are some amazing benefits. But if you're feeling really alone, isolated, lost, going through a separation, whatever it might be, Spirit wants you to take a step back, and to really just focus on being kind to yourself, being gentle with yourself, and tuning in to your heart, and making sure that, you're keeping your own energy positive, right? Because you don't want maybe this negative energy that you're experiencing elsewhere to seep in. I think that there's actually a lot of really amazing positive things headed your way. But I think that Spirit is urging that you just slow down a little bit, pile number 3, and be gentle with yourself. Let's pull for more details. Let's ask, okay, how is pile number 3's love life going to be in the month of November? Oh, that is so crazy. That is insane. As I was I lifted the deck up a little bit because I wanted to make sure the cards were upright, and I saw the Sun card, and I immediately gravitated towards it, and I just could not put my finger why I gravitated towards it, but I didn't pull it because I was like, no, I want it to come out, and I did not know that was there, so that's crazy. Okay, so we have the Sun card. Okay, sorry about that, pile number 3. My camera did cut out, so I did have to restart a little bit. But I am seeing that in your love life for the month of October, you are moving towards much better times, okay? I'm seeing that if you're single, you will either some of you will be presented with the opportunity to date. Oh my God. Almost knocked this off its thing. You guys will be presented with the opportunity to date more people, to meet a lot of new connections. It will be a very expansive time for you. For some of you, you will be planting the seeds for future growth. I'm almost seeing how do I want to say this? Even if you don't come into a relationship in the next month, or in the come into your ideal romantic sort of, I don't know, connection, I am seeing that whatever seeds you're planting are taking you there. So you actually might be meeting a partner soon, pile number 3. Soon, relatively soon, like in the next year. Somebody who could turn into a romantic connection. Ooh, okay, wow, this is so strong. So, yeah, wow, okay, there's a lot. So, if you're going through a difficult time, I feel like Spirit, there is a big message here about cutting away what no longer serves you. And this has to be a collective thing, because I feel like I am seeing this a little bit in all of the piles, but specifically in your pile number 3, I am just seeing that you are moving on to better times, but I'm seeing that you need to break free from a lot of things that are like almost you feel binded by them. For some of you, this could be like negative patterns, like around finding a partner. Maybe it's almost like, for some of you, you might have had a past connection that felt very addictive in nature. For others of you, you might like feel very trapped, I feel like you're trapped in your love life. For some of you, this might not even be about a partner. Maybe you've just been single for a really long time and you haven't really had an opportunity to get into a relationship, move forward. And what I'm seeing in the Devil is that, and in the Sun, is that you are breaking free. Okay? You're breaking free from this. That's why I'm saying that some of you might get yourself in a relationship pretty soon. I think also a lot of you will be leaning on your spirituality in regards to your healing, especially if you're going through a difficult time right now. And this is going to majorly, I feel like there's a big, like almost negative cycle around relationships. And maybe that it has something to do with what you're letting go of, what you had to walk away from. Maybe that's why you're feeling so isolated and so lonely, pile number 3, is because maybe you kind of feel like the options you have around you aren't the best ones, and maybe it's because of how you pick relationships. If this is not resonating on a love sense, then I would take it in a friendship sense. Okay, we have the 2 of Swords. Yep, this is about, I feel like you are caught in between a decision of moving forward or staying with your past. And actually there was a message about that in pile number 1. Literally, I think the same message. Wow. You even got the same. Okay, you might have felt really drawn to the other piles, pile number 3. That doesn't mean you need to go look at them unless you feel called to. But if you were feeling really drawn to the other piles, that makes a lot of sense to me. You are definitely, I feel like for you guys, you might have really went through major loss this year in regards to a very important connection. If it wasn't a connection, maybe it was like a loss of an opportunity, or maybe somebody betrayed you. Maybe for some of you, I do feel like there's this sense of not trusting people, pile number 3. And I think in the month of November, you are going to have to let go of these limiting beliefs around your relationship, around the people that you can trust. It's not that nobody's worth trusting anymore. It's more so, I think, that it's not that nobody's worth trusting anymore. I think it's more so that maybe you need to choose better. Yeah. All of these cards fell, and I don't want to take them all. But I do want to take the last one. Oh, wow. Okay. The Hermit. We're going to take that one. Yeah. I do think that this is going to be a time of introspection. I think that actually, I'm pretty sure, I'm trying to remember if it was like the same in the other piles, but like, almost like I see, oh, right, because you have to take that step back. And so maybe it leads you to coming to a conclusion, maybe finding closure about something that didn't work out. Ooh, for some of you, this might have been something that happened 3 years ago, 4 years ago, even. Really random message. It might have even been something that happened like just a while ago. And maybe you're not done grieving it. Or maybe you just went through something recently that is like re-triggering this old feeling. And maybe that's why there's like a pattern you need to heal here. Okay, that is what I'm seeing for your love life. If you are in a relationship, I would take all the same messages, but just apply it in the sense that this is very much giving single, but I can see that, you know, if you are in a relationship, maybe what this energy is, because, you know, it's like moving towards like a brighter future, but like having to let go of like the past and the things that held you back, leaning on your spirituality, fully grieving something. Like, I would take these messages either way, but I am strongly getting a, like, this is if you are single. Also, in the beginning of the reading, I was getting a very strong sense that a lot of you are feeling very isolated. So it's very much giving that. Okay, we are gonna do your career. What is coming? Ooh, okay. There's like, don't have to ask me twice or even once. Ooh, okay, so we have the 6 of Wands. Oh my goodness. We have the 5 of Wands. Okay. We have the King of Swords. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so I'm seeing that a lot of you guys are going to be receiving recognition this month. If it's not, I feel like you guys, maybe that's why you're being told to take a step back. Maybe the thing you need to take a step back is from your work. Because I'm seeing that you're feeling very lonely. There's a lot of pain, there's a lot of grieving around your relationships, and I feel like Spirit doesn't really want this to touch what you're working on, because I think it is about to receive a bit of luck. But also with this luck, know that there will come people who are not happy for you, who either they're like secretly kind of hating on you, pile number 3, or they're like competing with you in their minds, or they're being even some, like, I'm even getting like fake energy. There might be like people around you who like ooh, this was such a good message. If you are feeling like very lonely right now, you feel like you don't have somebody, you're feeling like there's nobody really there for you, keep in mind who's there for you and who's not. Because if people start coming out of the woodwork once you start receiving this recognition, you know they're no good. I don't know. I'm just like getting that message. I'm also seeing that here's the thing. I do see that this success is making you very happy, but I feel like you're going through a lot of other stuff, a lot of healing. So I feel like as happy as you are about this about the 6 of Wands moment, this King of Swords is telling me that you are like, you're happy because you feel a sense of clarity in this area of your life. This area of your life feels very simple in comparison to your love life. And I think that what Spirit is showing me is that you are going to be feeling very like clear of mind. You are going to be, I just heard like for some of you, if you're doing like a project, it's going to be like one after the other. For some of you, if you're like climbing steps, like if you're climbing up, like, you know, like think of the saying like climbing the corporate ladder, but like for you it might not be like a corporate ladder, but like just climbing. It's definitely in regards to your opportunities, that's for sure. Yeah. I feel like you're going to be feeling very positively about this area of your life, but it's just very simple. Like, it's just working out, and it's very positive. Okay, I do want to get some final messages. Pile number 3 for their career. For their career, and maybe anything else. I actually didn't say it's for the other piles. Okay, so it's meant to come out. Got it. So this is for, I think, for your career, and then there's like a little extra advice in here. Okay. In the star, ooh, some of you might even be, okay, that was interesting. Some of you might even be like working on like an online presence, and like maybe like you want to be a content creator, if that is something, like, I don't know, like the star, I just saw like star power. If this is not in regards to that, I think it might be talking like there might be like really incredible opportunities coming your way, synchronistic events for sure. I'm seeing that in the 8 of Swords. This might not really have to do with your career. I'm thinking that this is having to do with your limiting beliefs, whatever is binding you. I think it is a mental thing more than anything. So if you find yourself feeling trapped in the month of November, know that your mind is your most significant advantage. I love how that message is just sticking out at the bottom so I can still see it. Your mind is going to be the thing that helps you get out of this, because I am seeing it's a mental block more than anything, right? And yeah, there are good things coming. For some of you in the next year, a potential for a new relationship. Maybe that's why you need to go through this grieving phase. For a lot of you, your career is going to be popping off around this time. So congrats, you deserve it. All right, pile number 3, that is your reading on your month of November. If you pick this pile, make sure to leave a little thunderbolt emoji down below and let me know, did this reading resonate? I also want to let you guys know very quickly that I do have a personal channel here on YouTube. If you want to check out some of my other content and maybe hang out a little bit more, I would love to see you guys over there. And if you'd like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more readings in the future. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night or whenever you're seeing this, pile number 3. Sending you so much love, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!